Hey, what's up, guys? It's the final round, and my name is Jordan. This is a channel where the episodes come out the day before the lines drop, even though some of the lines for the NBA slate have dropped, just a few for a few games. Basically, every single NBA team is playing tomorrow or today, whichever day you're watching it. It should be April 4th. What I do is I do research, I put it all into a video for you, and make it easier on you. But this slate is so big that I'm not going to be able to cover everything. If you would like to talk about the lines, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. You can join the Discord and we'll talk about the lines all day long to try to find the best plays with my research and everyone else's research, bringing it all together. So it'd be awesome if you brought your research to the table to help everybody make the plays, because it's us against the bookies. And I don't charge for the information that I find. If you do well with it and you would like to, you can donate back to the channel. I have a Cash App and a Venmo in the description, and I would very much appreciate it if you did donate. It just keeps me motivated, it keeps me going. So if you could, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you've been watching, there's like 50% of you guys who watch and you haven't subscribed. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please lightly press that subscribe button for me. And if you have a little bit of extra time, can you leave a comment for the algorithm? Any comment helps. It could be a hello, a goodbye. You could just say whatever you want, and it'll help the algorithm and help YouTube put this video out there for more people. And thank you for the people who do comment, and especially the people who comment regularly. So most of you guys know that I'm partnered with Jock Market. They emailed me today and they said they're doing a giveaway with my promo code. Just a random thing. They already had this graphic built out. So if you have used my promo code FINALROUND11 with Jock Market, or if you plan on using my promo code, which you would get a deposit match of $20 to $100. I guess they want people to try their markets. They're trading players like stocks. So they're giving away $150 to it's just a random raffle to people who do it. So if not many of you do it, and there's only like 5 of you, then you have a pretty good shot at $150. So what they want you to do is play at least $25 in one of their markets. I've joined the NBA main market for April 4th. It looks like this. They also have like nightly markets and stuff like that. You'll see that the bidding for players, it ends at around 7 o'clock. What I like to do during the day is just kind of find my favorites. I go and you can just star them, and then it goes off into a different section, your favorite section. And then when the bidding starts around 5 o'clock, it goes for about 2 hours. I don't really worry about the whole 2 hours. I just wait till basically the last 5 minutes, because that's when it really matters. When people are trying to bid and get players stocks and get shares of the player. So for example, you'll see one of the players that I'm going to have in this video, Corey Kispert. He's not ranked very high for total fantasy points against the rest of the league. And he's gone over his projections over the past few games. But in theory, let's say you bought 10 shares for $1 of Corey Kispert, and he finishes in 52nd place. There's a payout. You can look up the values for the payouts of what place they place in. 52nd place pays out $3, so then you would be turning your 10 shares, which you paid $10 for, into $30. So if you guys want to give that a try and spend $25 plus on Jock Market, it's up until Thursday night. So there's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you try any of the markets out and play $25 with my promo code, your name will go into the drawing and you can win $150. And I also have a video that I put up about Jock Market and how to play it if you want in depth. And there's also, you can just search Jock Market on YouTube and they have their own videos of how to play the markets. But let's get into this huge slate. Of course, I'm going to look at my Cavaliers first. Number 1 pick is going to be Evan Mobley against the Magic. They give up the 5th most rebounds to the power forward position, and Evan Mobley over his last 10 games is averaging 18.7 points and 10 rebounds. I've already seen his line. It's at 9.5. He had like 15 or 16 last game. He had a lot. And I expect Wendell Carter to be battling with Jared Allen, and then Evan Mobley is going to have a good chance to grab a lot of boards in this game. And second pick, I had to fit him in here. Donovan Mitchell against the Magic. They're giving up the 15th most points and the 9th most rebounds, and he's scored over 40 points the past 3 games. They already have his line at 29.5, and over his last 10, he's averaging 31.5 points and 5 rebounds. I saw his rebounds line was at 4.5 as well, so he's going well over the lines that they have put out for him. So the Cavaliers need to win one more game to solidify home court advantage against the Knicks in the playoffs, so they still have something to play for. Third picks can be Desmond Bane against the Blazers. The Blazers are pretty much playing their backups. They're giving up the 3rd most points, the most rebounds, and the 2nd most assists to the shooting guard position. And Desmond Bane, over his last 10 games, is averaging 22 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. If you don't like Desmond Bane, if you feel like his points line, and if you think his rebounds and assists are too high, there's also going to be my 4th pick, Luke Kennard, playing the shooting guard position coming off the bench. He's been averaging 14.5 points, 4 rebounds, and 2.5 assists over his last 10 games. And my 5th pick is going to be Corey Kispert up against the Bucks. The Bucks are giving up the 5th most points and the 5th most rebounds to his position. And over his last 5 games, with Beal and Kuzma out, and now Porzingis is out, he's been averaging 23 points, 3.2 rebounds over his last 5 games. So he's been scoring very well and been very consistent with it. 6th pick is going to be Rudy Gobert against the Nets. The Nets are giving up the 7th most points and the most rebounds to the center position. So perfect spot for Rudy Gobert to get rebounds and potentially score a lot of points up against Nick Claxton. Rudy Gobert, over his last 10 games, is averaging 13.5 points and 13 rebounds. So I imagine they're going to put his line around 12.5-ish, and that's going to be still a good spot for him. 7th pick is going to be Zach LaVine up against the Hawks. The Hawks are giving up the 4th most points and the 4th most assists. And over his last 10 games, Zach LaVine is averaging 26 points and 5.5 assists. So if you don't just want points, you can go points and assists, depending on where that assist line is. Since he's getting 5.5, I would like to see like 4.5 assists. That would be a really good line. You could just go assist if you wanted to, but he's definitely scoring well. And 8th pick, I feel like I picked him, the last 5 games that he's played, but he keeps going over, is Brandon Ingram up against the Kings. The Kings, they've kind of solidified their playoff spot. The Pelicans are still playing for something. And the Kings are giving up the 5th most points to the small forward position. And Brandon Ingram, over his last 10 games, is averaging 29.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. So a good spot for PRA, or you could just go with points overall. So those are my 8 picks. There are a ton more good opportunities. And then there's a lot of unknown with teams like the Blazers and the Spurs and the Hornets. You might be able to find some sneaky lines with those lineups with guys that you just haven't heard much of. Even the Wizards, they have some guys that have been playing really well. Some guys that StatMuse they don't even have in their system that have played well. I believe one was Johnny Davis, a shooting guard for the Wizards. He had like 16 points last game, and he's not in StatMuse. I couldn't find him. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you if you did listen to the Jock Market thing. I know it was long, and I just have to get it out there because I didn't ask for this raffle, but they just came to me out of nowhere saying, hey, we're going to do a raffle for the people who have signed up with Final Round 11. I'm like, okay, all right. I'll let them know. So if you do choose to do that, good luck to you. Hope you win the $150, and hopefully if just one of you guys do it and it's just one of you, then you're just guaranteed $150 because I'm not signed up with my own promo code. So God bless you all. I hope you're doing well. If you're wondering where baseball is, I've made a few baseball videos. One did really well using historical data. One did okay. The one yesterday is kind of iffy. So I really want to get some solid data in where I can use historical data and I can look at how the players are playing to see if they're hot or not. And we don't even have a week's worth of that yet. So I'm probably going to do NBA during the weekdays because I only want to do one video, and I don't want to do 2 videos on a weekday when I have to work. So it's probably going to be NBA till the season's over, and then hopefully we have enough data for baseball to start making really solid decisions on these hitters and these pitchers. So thank you for listening. If you made it this far in the video, you are awesome, and I appreciate your support to the fullest. So God bless you. My name is Jordan, and it's the final round. Bye.